What is good, boys? Welcome to day 293 of backtesting every single day. Man, I am so sick. I don't know if I will end the session, but we just gotta get going and see what turns out. Forcing myself with some hot tea to see, maybe if it can pitch down a little bit. But yeah, we'll see what we can do in this session now. We'll be putting some background music because, yeah, I think it's essential, obviously. Uh, some kind of non-copyright stuff, and the internet, yeah, not bad. We'll see what we can do. Hope it doesn't lag. So we'll be back testing inversion model from 2025, and we'll be doing gold today. And the reason I want us to do gold is because gold has been moving good lately, so we can as well learn how to trade it, so that I'm also learning on how I can develop an edge on gold. So without delay, I think we should just get going and get the stuff out of the way. I'm actually think I should remove this. Okay. Okay. Version model 2025 on gold. No way. Don't tell me the internet is going to lag. At the starting of the week. Alright. This is okay. So as many of you already know, I start at 8:15. So 8:15 on the daily time frame, it looks like we have been kind of retracing lower. We have this huge, beautiful gap here. So I'd like to see price simply reject it and continue displacing higher. And another thing is, I hope my sound out, out. Wait, how should I say it? It covers the sound of the rain, because as of now it's raining hardly. It's raining heavily, sorry. So let's see if price could displace higher. Anyways, we also have a 4 hour here, so we just gotta be cautious. We don't have to be right about the bias every single time, but we just have to adjust accordingly. Now we are also in a 1 hour gap, so I mean, since I'm bullish, I'd like to see price simply displace all the way to these highs. Alright, like to see some liquidity get run though, instead of just like trying to enter right away, and get some liquidity runs. Okay, that's good. Might run these lows here as well. Okay, 4 3 2. I think the 2 minutes is looking better, and you can see it closes better. Actually, you have a very beautiful inversion here. We're about to create a change in the state of delivery here, and we have also a liquidity run here, and also on this low. So I think this is a good retracement lower. And when we check the 1 hour gap, yeah, it's simply expanding higher. So this shows me that I could try out longs. I try them out on this 1 minute inversion, very beautiful inversion, and maybe we have to break even at these highs. Probably we'll see, but it will depend on the displacement that the price will have at the time. But if it doesn't displace, then these relatively equal highs won't get hit, because this is this is the best draw here, and this is also another possible draw. But these draws here look so beautiful that maybe price shouldn't miss them. So let's try out this trade and see. So you can see, as soon as price hits this high here, you can see it run it, then tap into this some sort of like 5 minute gap. So there's a possibility that this 5 minute gap could just simply reject, and then price starts going lower. So instead of risking that, we could go to break even. But since I think price could continue higher, I'm just going to hold it and see where it goes. You can see I'm got stopped out directly. Very insane. And then we get yet another potential move with the 2 minute inverses. You can see it right here after a small, say, sort of inducement. That's why actually I should have moved to break even earlier. So you can try something like this. Will be stops will be somewhere around here. So let's see if this liquidity sweep here would hold, and then we can target all this liquidity here. I think it's low resistance. Also even target all the way here, but we'll see if it runs this high here, then I will be moving to break even. Yeah, that's some good displacement. I'll be moving to break even now. And this is not good actually. Well, I can see that we run these red to Lico highs very beautifully, and this could have been like 1.84R. I can't say it's bad that I targeted a higher target. Let's just wait and see. Nah. What kind of movement is this? So price moved, missed take profit by let's see, how big was this? Price missed take profit by 0. 0.2 points on gold, bro. It's not serious. And then it hits our break even, so shit happens. It's normal. We'll see what we can get next, but honestly we didn't deserve this kind of thing. Honestly, I mean, this high here, let's see. Man, gold is the worst. Okay, let's go to the next trading day here. What's it? Next day open 8:15. Okay, so checking the daily time frame, we're obviously displacing higher. Yesterday's fair value gap ended up holding, and now like we shot up high very beautifully. This is around 84 points on gold, so probably I think we could have more continuations higher when we check the 15 minute. If it's a gap, we're good, but I'd like to see some unfilled gaps for a better draw, if I'd say so. There is this here, unfilled 2 hour, which is the same as an unfilled 1 hour. So maybe if price could retrace all the way into this gap here, would be good, or like some sort of lower time frame order block, for which the price was kind of slopey here. So I wouldn't like to trade anything from this price action here, but instead wait for price to be more clear, because it might even shoot higher and create more newer POIs to use. So for example, this is a 5 minute gap retracement. We can use this, but let's just wait for a little bit more and see. We don't have no liquidity run just yet. Okay, it's displacing good, but nothing in my opportunity just yet. Okay, that's a good 15 minute gap retracement. Let's wait. The reason I didn't just enter is because yes, the 2 minute had a gap and it was rejecting, so I'm glad I didn't take that one. Now we get it's still a 15 minute gap rejection, and we have a very beautiful liquidity run right here. Get a good thing right here. You can try out some longs, see maybe if we could hit all-time highs. I think this will be a 1-to-1 kind of thing though. And then the 15 minute candle just opened. That's why I'm afraid that it could just easily drop lower. So let's try it out on the 1 minute and see if it actually displaces higher. Let's try something like this. Let's see. And bang, 1.1 hour gets hit right there. Very quick, easy target. Wow. Okay, so since we're still displacing higher, I think we can find even better opportunities to trade. So we'll see where we can do that actually. The next retracement, none just yet. Okay, get a small 5 minute. Get a 5 minute though? Nah, not just yet. Okay, now it's not the 5 minute as well. I'd say it's kind of like another block thing into this other block here. And it rejects good, creating a couple of inversions and playing around. Okay, yeah, nothing much to trade here. Let's go to the next day. Okay, so it's still displacing higher. Let me zoom this in here. It's really going quite good. We are in a 1 hour gap, 1 hour bearish gap. I mean, long transition displaced lower, but the good thing is that we got a good liquidity run right there. I think we might retrace into a sort of gap, then start pushing higher. We got some liquidity here. This highs here. So now maybe I would like to see price run some lows, probably this one here, then start displacing higher. Alright, we get the run on the first low there. Now let's wait for 9:30. Okay, it looks like we're still displacing lower, and honestly, if we're displacing this heavily, the chances of us going lower, the chances of price going higher are really low. Damn, okay, let's see. I mean, this is a 15-minute gap retracement, so that's why I wouldn't just take anything just like that. And honestly here I will take shorts instead, because when you check the 1 hour, we are obviously displacing lower, well, even though, because we have this gap. So I wanted to stick with longs, but price is obviously showing bearish signs instead. And now when you check the 15, we're rejecting the gap. 5 minute has inversed a gap, it raced higher, fell to break through, then started dropping lower. So this is obvious indication the price could potentially be bearish, so we could try out some shorts and see if price actually displaces lower to these lows here, and it fails. Wow, okay. Damn, okay, let's wait for the next trade. It's like I was wrong with that one. Okay, next day open in New York time. We can see what we can get as well. Okay, price is still displacing higher. During the 4 hour, we retraced into this fair value gap right here, and the 1 hour is also kind of moving higher. We have a small liquidity run. I mean, we still have an potential to long. I'd like to see price also tap into the consequent encroachment of this wick from the 15 minutes. So if this wick here could get hit, that would be great. And bang, tap onto the wick. If this 5 minute here inverses, then I'll be trying out longs. Actually, it's a 15, so it will be better if this 15 inversed, which you can see that it failed to do so. But if I think the next candle, might, because you can see how beautiful we trace into this gap here, and then we get a good, what's this, change in the state of delivery, and after that as well, we're about to get a good inversion, I think. Yeah, we get the best inversion I've ever seen in years. So this is an obvious long. Let's see, maybe if we can hit these highs here at least, or this high here, then I'll have my stop somewhere like here. Using the 1 minute, you can have a stop somewhere here. Yeah, it's good. It's like 1.2 hour kind of trade. Let's try out longs here. And price is moving real slow. Yeah, we're about to get cooked here. And bang, get stopped out. So I don't think this will be a bad trade, because usually the 15 minute had inversed, and I wanted to see this place higher instead. It looks like we might get like a liquidity run first, because now it's generating some sell side here. and now we get another 15-minute gap retracement. Let's see if price will displace higher now. Okay, that's a clean reversal at 10 a.m. And well, it might indicate that we might go higher actually, because checking the 15-minute, this gap here is holding very beautifully, and we have actually the state of delivery, which we trace to right at the 11th candle open, and they start displacing higher after this gap here holds. Now checking here, obviously this will be the inversion. If we can try longs here and see if we could displace all the way to the size. The only problem is that we are at 11, and honestly by the times I've backtested this, I know that 11 doesn't displace that much. It might consolidate way too much instead of actually moving. Yeah, you can see consolidation taps into the 5-minute here, then it cooks us. So I think here we should incorporate the strict aggressive break-even rule that we've been actually using. It's just that sometimes we don't trail aggressively as we should. So yeah, that's another thing we'll have to change. It's a hard breach. Okay, next day open New York time. Yep, checking the daily. See price still displacing higher. 4 hour, it's looking good. Have what's this called, auto block. Yeah, might tap into this auto block here. 1 hour also displacing higher very beautifully. Lower time frame auto blocks will be better. We have an actually it was filled. We have a 15-minute gap here, small auto block retracement. That's why I'm incorporating auto blocks in the analysis that I do, because I know they will be playing out much on these forex kind of assets like gold, euro, USD. But I just want to focus on gold and Nasdaq, nothing else. Alright, liquidity run, small one right there. Looks like the 5-minute is also gonna inverse, and you can see it created a change in state right here. Now checking the 1, 2, 3, you can see the 2-minute inversed. 3-minute actually was better. 4-minute also inversed. I mean, could try out longs like right here after this close. Have a tight stop, like to get us easy 1-to-1 kind of thing for the winning day, and move to break even. Like after this high gets displaced through strongly, because once we get a strong displacement, then that's obvious indication the price might probably return lower, and it does exactly that. I mean, this was a strong displacement through this, but this is one of the cases where I should have tried to break even, honestly, because if I had trailed it would have protected me much there. So let's just wait and see. We might try longs again, maybe, but only if like maybe this 3-minute inverses, because as of now it's looking very choppy. Not something we would like to trade. Now the 3-minute ends up inversing, and the 4-minute actually inverses before it's going. The 4-minute offered the earlier opportunity, kind of, not an earlier opportunity. You can see inverse right there. If maybe you can take another stab at longs and see if we hit all-time highs. Now this is TP, it's just that we trailed. Okay, not bad at all. Let's see how the next. Oh god. Crazy sick. Okay. Let's go to the next trading day. Next day open New York time. Daily we're kind of displacing good. Now the 4 hour is kind of displacing lower. The 1 hour is also displaced, has also displaced lower. We have this here. Okay, now it's kind of consolidating, but now let's see. We have liquidity lower, so I'd like to see it run this liquidity here first before any longs play out or something like that. Let's see if it will displace lower. No, this is a good inversion. You can take 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, 4, I think 3, 2. I think the 2-minute had a better trade. Let's see the 2-minute burst after creating this change in the state. So the 2-minute had a better opportunity here, even though there was a couple of gaps here. But well, I was standing with the analysis that after this run, even though it's really small, I mean this, I wanted to see this 15-minute / 30-minute hold, like all the way to these lows here, this here and this here. So we can try our shorts again, even though we have a couple of PDRAs against us. Let's see if we can aim for 2.4. I mean, I hate when I start aiming for these huge RRs. Excuse that, it kills my win rate, to be honest. Yeah, we're gonna get stopped out here. Let's see. Bang, 930, bro. That's okay. Turns out we're not gonna get stopped out. Very good, very beautiful move. This 934 thing, very beautiful. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. So after this trade here, the price displaced heavily lower. And this was a good move. Let's see if we can find more trades to take here. Let me increase the volume of this a little bit. Okay, let's see how the next trading day goes. The next day open 8:30. Okay, this was a crazy drop. Now when you check the 4 hour, we are currently displacing into this huge gap, so there's a possibility that we could reject this gap and just start going lower, which is possible, so we have to keep that in account. Let's see, get a crazy expansion higher before 8:30. I would like to see retracement though. I'm going to try these longs. So we're displacing higher quite good. I mean, the 4 hour could potentially inverse this gap if it plays its cards well. Okay, 4 hours till it's about to get inversed actually. And well, we have a run on these lows here. We're displacing quite higher. We're about to have a change in we had a change in the state here. Price failed to break this low here, so I think we're gonna keep going higher. Okay, so that's a crazy consolidation. Looks like the 4 hour ends up closing inside of the gap so that it can keep manipulating us. Very typical price thing. Two-minute inversed quite good as well. Three, how about the three? Okay, let's try it on the 2 minute here. I know the 5 minute didn't fully inverse, but this 2 minute inverse is good. That we can try out longs like all the way to this high here and have stops here. And bang, 1.2R gets secured right there. Very beautiful move. This flow is gonna kill me. Give me a second. Okay, so we are still displacing higher. I mean, this was a good, what's it, around 10 minutes of price action, and we got a very clean, beautiful win. So it doesn't have to be hard, to be honest. It doesn't have to be hard. We're getting a small 5 minute gap retracement, and the 2 minute just inverse. This is another opportunity to get a winning play. Maybe you can aim for this high and take it like 1 to 1. Let's see. And bang, you can see it also hits. 2 minute inversion, 20 minutes straight winning day, bro. I mean, sometimes gold was actually moving like in a very good manner, unlike unlike these days. But either way, I mean, gold has been delivering crazy amounts of volatility. Okay. Okay, let's go to the next day, New York. Next day open, New York time. So now checking the 4 hour. Man, we are kind of going really slow. We left some relatively okay, so right on the highs, and we're reversing aggressively. So I think maybe the bull run is over, and we might start displacing lower. So we have this 4 hour low here as a good obvious draw on liquidity. So we just have to wait and see what is to play out next. Okay, I would like to see a liquidity run, then take the shorts. It's as simple as that. So since we failed to get displacement higher, we'll just keep waiting. 1/4 thing. Alright, looks like we have something here. Okay, we have a small order block here, get tapped into. Second playbook, we have 1 minute and 2 minute inversion. Right here, we can try out shorts, break even at this low, then full take profit at this low here. So it will be something like this, 1 point something R, 1.2 R kind of trade. So it would be an aggressive kind of trail. Whoa. Now after this after this liquidity run, you see that we're gonna get stopped out right away. So quite unfortunate. Let's wait for the next opportunity to show up. Alright, this is a good 15 gap retracement. Now we are inversing heavily, and we've just inversed this 2 minute. Let's try shorts again. I mean, this will give us a low RR kind of trade. So let's see if we can recoup from that loss. 1.3 R trade right there. Now complexes will all obviously be this 15 gap is holding beautifully. We tapped into this small order block here, so it's still I'm kind of confident the price will smack the lows, and you can see it smacks through them right quickly. It's 1 2 3 4 5 10 minutes of price action. No, 4 minutes of price action. So if I use the 2 minute, you see very very insane kind of trade. So I'm glad this one hit. So the edge still works either way. Alright, let's go to the next trading day. We are in October, so it means we're remaining with around two full months. Damn. Okay, it's still okay. My head is hurting. I don't know if I'll finish this backtesting session, but okay. I think on the next day open, we are displacing lower. Man, actually price ended up even displacing way further than I had predicted. A 950 drop retracement, drops heavier, consolidates during lunch and PM session. Asia melts lower. Damn, this is some good movement. Let's see how the price moved around here, because here we could have secured more moves as well. Yeah, you can see another entry potential at this candle right here. Displacement for a couple of points in your route. It's as easy as it gets. So now going on the daily, we are already moving lower. So I would like to see like short opportunities, but it's possible that we could just reverse as well, because we are in some sort of daily order block here. So if we are to reverse, then I will take longs, but as of now I will be looking to take some shorts. Obviously now we have relatively equal highs. Now we get a 1 hour gap retracement. Okay, so if it rejects, we're good to take some shorts. Looks like it's consolidating heavily. Now at 850 it drops, inversing this candle here. Let's see, they inverse here. Yep, they also inverse there, and you can see how aggressive it melts lower. Seriously, this thing is slow. Okay, looks like this thing would have got close at break even, but these low, relatively close, were the best low here. Look at how perfect they are. I mean, some people think that this could be okay. I'm not criticizing anyone who trades like support and resistance and stuff, but man, this kind of move, like how exact could this thing be? Because if the lows are equal, look at the low here, 4041.8. Look at this low here, 4041.8 as well. Like, how precise can things be? That's why I'd say ICD is kind of more clearer, because this thing is clear. This is so obvious that price wants to, like, price wanted to run it, even though it didn't roll all the way to these lows here, but these lows were so clear. God. Oh God, please. Wow. Okay, I'm glitching, man. I'm glitching. Okay. There's a possibility the price could just simply displace higher. That's what I would like to see. But if it doesn't, and there starts like into this farm and starts going higher, maybe we might go with that as well. Because obviously it wouldn't be wrong. Let's see, these places are quite good. It's leaving behind some liquidity though. Only you can try longs like on this retracement here, 5-minute gap retracement, and changing the state of delivery at this candle here. We also had more changing the state of delivery here, higher time frame kind of thing here. So these high here could be another draw. So let's see if we can squeeze out like some sort of a winning day as well. This one's cooked. Yeah, man. Over the trades that I've seen, because I've backtested how many trades, like over 3k trades. You can see 1k, bro. Over 1k trades. So I have like experience on knowing that if my trade is to work, then it will obviously displace right at the open. So if it doesn't displace, then it's obvious indication the price is not looking good. It's hurting, to be honest. Might stop this shit here and go to sleep. Okay, let's backtest for one more day and that will be all. Next day, open New York time. Looks like price is now consolidating after this heavy move, so we might go low risk. We have a very beautiful gap here holding up well. You might have some good movement higher, but also have a very kind of scenario here, liquidity run up the block. I mean fair value gap, so you can also displace all the utilization levels. We just have to see where the displacement is and follow that. It's as easy as that. It's as easy as it gets. Now we get the liquidity run. Remember, we're still inside of the what's it called? We're still inside of the auto block, so we might get some good displacement higher. Let's see how these time frames are looking like. Okay, this is a good displacement. We have kind of a 3-minute sort of inversion. It's not a 2-minute. Let's see 5. Okay, I'm gonna change the state right at this combo here. I mean, I'd like to see it do something like this all the way to these highs that were created during London session, and take it as a 2R kind of trade. If it reverses, I'll be at break even, but if it doesn't, we are good to hold it. And bang, it hits for 1.9 R. Bro, this session was short one, good one, and yeah, we are at 1k trades, bro. This is the this is data, bro. This is data. Anyways, we're gonna end this session here. Shout out to anyone who tuned into the session. Have a great time. Stay blessed. Peace.